Derby time! Is there a better derby than AC versus Inter? This magnitude, Champions League semi-final, leg number 2. Manchester Derby is nice, but City just got good 11-12 years ago. It's not one of those. This one is legendary.
I'm ready to go. Kush got me low. Finish the drink up, take the show on the road. I got plenty to show. Why your vibe is so low? Whisper in your ear, let my tongue touch your soul.
It's your boy Jayo Sto. We here. We ready for this crazy matchup between AC and Inter. It's actually summertime. Before we get further into this absolute stunner of a game, you know the drill. Please subscribe. Please like. Constant heat all summer. Gonna drop something else tomorrow between Madrid and City. But it's all about the Milan Derby today, because who would have thought 2 Serie A teams would still be standing right now? And please put respect on the Serie A. They have the most teams in the Champions League, the biggest, the most prestigious tournament for the clubs. And also in the Europa League, 2 teams standing, Roma and Juve. And if you want to go back to the last stage, the quarterfinal stage in the Champions League, they had 3 teams. That was Napoli and the 2 Milan teams, but AC knocked them out. Napoli actually just won the Scudetto. So Serie A is on a rise. Serie A is the second best league in the world. Obviously, we know that EPL is the cream of the crop. It's always going to be like that. It's been like that. EPL on top. But it's Serie A that comes second. Y'all got to realize Italy is still up there. And you've seen in the Euros a couple years ago, they took that home. They took the crown. So this tie is 2-0 for Inter. And did you see the first goal by Dzeko? Held off his defender with one arm and side volleyed his strike past the keeper, and Mkhitaryan went on to score the second goal. Milan is on the decline. They just lost this past weekend to Spezia 2-0, and there's no excuses. They had starters playing, Tonali, Tomari, Theo Hernandez, so they can only blame themselves. And if they want to get back in this tie, they're going to need to pray the 41-year-old magician Zlatan Ibrahimovic can lace up the boots. We've seen him in the stands in street clothes, but haven't seen him touch pitch. Another good thing is Rafael Leao will be coming back, but he hasn't played on this stage before, and it's just not his time. I do see him having a bright future. I see EPL for him, and I know he can thrive there. Inter, on the other hand, just have more horses. They have guys that have played on bigger stages and have had huge responsibilities. You see what Onana did with Cameroon in the World Cup. You see what Barella does with Italy, Brozovic with Croatia, Dumfries with Netherlands. Obviously, Lautaro Martinez just won the World Cup with Argentina, and Belgium and Lukaku, 72 goals. That's the most in Belgium history. This guy could bag, and he just bagged this weekend on his birthday. And his first goal, he just leaned up on his defender, turned him, and powerfully struck that ball by the keeper. An absolute screamer. As good as Romelu is playing right now, 5 goals and 3 assists in his last 4 Serie A starts. I think the wise decision is to still keep him on the bench, because why fix what's not broke? Have Dzeko start, and then 60th, 70th minute, get big Roms there. Have him run at defenders with his pace, beat them on the counter, lean up on them, use his strength, play the ball back, lay it off. And I'm sure he'll get a goal today, maybe even 2. This is such a classic matchup. Look at the class players that have played for both sides. For Inter, you have guys like Adriano, guys like Eto, Molito, Cambiasso, Zanetti, AC. You have guys like Ronaldinho, Kaká, guys like Nesta, Maldini, Pirlo, Serdar. It is such a good matchup. This is football. There's no other game in sports that matters more than this one. Today, I'm going to have my pasta and garlic bread, enjoying this one. I have Inter winning this tie. I'm not saying they're going to win the whole thing. I think they will give whoever they play in the final a run for their money if it's Madrid or City, but I just can't see them win the whole thing. This is still a great season for them. Another thing with this matchup, I love what I'm seeing from these keepers, Manuel and Onana. Respect to the two black keepers. You don't see it all the time in football, but both guys, Manuel is going to be France's #1 now that Lloris is done with international play. And let's be honest, Lloris needs to be done with club play also, because he's just letting everything in. Just give Serie A and Italy their flowers in general. This is what sports is all about. It's your boy Jayo Sto. We gonna chat again tomorrow.